Okay, welcome to this video. Today what we're going to do is we're going to work on animation to make something really look like a cartoon, to make it look like it's really alive. And so this video is going to be a little weird because you're going to work right along with me. So you're going to be working with me, you're going to pause, you're going to catch up, etc. So as you watch this video, you're going to be pausing me, hopping over to your Scratch account, doing some things, coming back. So we're going to work together via video today. So first of all, let's get started off. You open up Scratch. I want you to click Create. And hopefully there we go, pulls up something. There's your famous Scratch Cat. First thing I want you to do is let's give it a title. It's going to be alive. It's going to look like it's got some life of its own, and it's going to be amazing. Now, no offense, Scratch Cat, but I'm kind of tired of you. So what I'm going to do is go down here in my sprites. Let's delete Scratch Cat because he's kind of boring. And I want a new character, a new sprite. And I really need a sprite that has some costumes. So let's go to this little weird looking button here and create a new sprite. And I think I want one of these birds. I think they got some awesome birds in here somewhere. Well, they got a flying hippo. I'm going to take this parrot. Look at that awesome parrot. Now, that parrot is a little monstrous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shrink button and I'm going to bring him down to size. So we deleted the Scratch Cat, we added in the parrot, and we resized him. I want you to go ahead and do that in your program. So if you need to pause me now and hop over and get your sprite set up, go do that right now. Okay, so you're caught up. You've got this bird, and I guess he's really a parrot, and you're excited. Now, what I want to notice is I have one sprite in this program. This sprite that we have has two costumes. He can look like this, or he can look like this. That, that, that. Now, here's what I want you to understand. A flip book, any kind of animation that you're watching, like a Disney cartoon, is really basically a flip book, which allows you to look at something, wait for just a second, it switches the look, you look at it, it waits a second, it switches the look by a little bit, like if you ever made a flip book when you were a kid. Now, if it goes too fast, it looks crazy, or you can't tell the difference. So there's got to be some time that the viewer can focus on it before it switches. So let's do this. I've clicked on the parrot. I'm going to go to his scripts, and let's get him going. I'm going to go get an event when the program starts, and I'm going to go to your looks block. Your best friend from your looks block is going to be this thing called next costume. Very nice. Now if I run the program, when I run the program, he just switches to his next costume. It's not super exciting, but very nice. Pause me if you need to go get your event and your next costume out on the screen, and then give it a test. Okay, now you've got that done, and that's exciting, but what you really want to see is you want to accomplish this in the program without having to press the button over and over and over again. You want to be able to switch costumes. Well, if you want to do something over and over again, you're going to need to go to your control and grab some kind of repeat block. Now when I hit this, he switches to his next costume 10 times. Now that's no bueno. I don't like that because he looks a little frantic. So to make this look more natural, if you go still in the control and add this guy. And that doesn't have to be 1 second, you can change that, but now look at that. That's so pretty. He looks a little more natural. Again, if you don't like how long he's waiting, you can do a fraction of a second. Oh, that's pretty. Now, that is the gist of making him look a little more alive, like he's actually flying. I want you to pause the video. I want you to go catch up. Make sure that you have this going on with your parrot in your program. Okay, now you're back. You're caught up. Your parrot looks like he is infinite, or only 10 times, but he looks like he's flying. Now, you also would like to have him fly, to actually make him move. So you could do something a little like this. Awesome. And if you have the movement, you may play with just the fine tuning until you think it looks really pretty. So I could turn down the weight and make him not move physically quite as much. So it just depends on how, you can play with it until you think it is gorgeous. One other thing I would do, I want him to always, notice how every time I run it, he just takes off from wherever he is and starts moving to the right some more. I don't love that. So what I would say is I'm going to drag him back over here, and I'm going to go find in your motion block your go-to. I'm going to put that here once, right before the repeat loop. So when you say go, he's going to hop back to that spot and then start flying. So he flies. Every time I run it, he goes back to that spot, which I think is pretty awesome. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to pause the video, and I want you to go ahead and give that a shot. Make sure that you've got that. Go ahead and fine tune your weight block and your move until you think he looks really good and you like the way that he's moving. Now, you are back and you're excited and you love the way this guy moves, except for he doesn't really move a whole lot. So what you could do if you really felt like it is you could, instead of doing just repeat 10 times, you could say forever he's going to move to his next costume and take 3 steps. And now what you have is a bird that looks like he is kind of alive and he's flying. Look at that. It's alive. Okay, in the next video I'm going to show you some more tricks, another way to kind of get some life going on, and we'll make it even better. So come back for the next video.